everything was resolved, and they said she had an excellent recovery. And she turned around and sued me anyway. So it's just trying to find
Oh,
money.
oh, please! You know that's exactly what they tried to do with me. I tried to. They all wanted to do surgery after you did treatment to me, and
Yeah.
I was too busy helping my husband try to make it through all the misery he was going through. And you know what? I just said no. I can't. I'm not. I'm not going to worry about this. I believe in her treatment because I felt the relief. But you know what? She wants to get scared by the boogeyman. Well, all right, she played into it. But no, she's just obviously trying. She's a gold digger in my book. She's a gold digger.
Yeah, that's what she is.
Because if she's fine and she went to you first and then she went over there and had some more, she probably wants to use your money she's suing you for to pay for plastic surgery for having her boob lopped off, for all I know. I don't know what she had done.
Yeah, well, probably, and that didn't work out well either.
Let me tell you, insurance doesn't pay for plastic surgery, and I would tell you, keep an eye on that, because if that's what she does, you bet. Well, I don't know. If you had cancer, your insurance might pay for the plastic surgery. I don't know, but in the past, it wouldn't pay for it.
But you still have copay and everything, and basically what she had is she has some chemo. They ruin her immune system, so she had to have Neupogen to bring up her white count again. And Neupogen is very expensive.
Well, and okay, but I say,
it was her choice to do that.
I can't donate blood. It's on the records, but the CDC will not let people donate blood if you even smell like you might have had cancer, whether you had it or not. Whether it's if you had a biopsy in their book, that means you're a goner, your blood's no good, you cannot donate any more blood. To me, that's a diagnosis, because if that wasn't true, I should be allowed to donate blood today, and I don't. So folks, I don't care what they say in the law books or this deposition. As far as I'm concerned, I'm happy. I'm still alive. I don't have to take iodine pellets. I don't have all the problems that other people have because they had all this other stuff done to them, surgery, whatever. I don't have that, thank goodness, to her treatment. And Dr. Carpenter, I pray to God that you can make it, because if I ever have it again, I'm going back to you. I will not do traditional treatment. Will not. I will not. I don't want to go through that. It's a matter of choice. I don't want to do that.
It is a matter.
I've seen the difference.
It's a matter of choice, and people should be allowed to make a choice. All right. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate you coming on and saying all of this, because we are getting attacked from all directions with absurd accusation and just manipulation of lawyers and manipulation of judges.
Well, people need to know. I'm throwing out names for that reason. Dr. Dehan told me I had cancer, and I had to take my tumor out of remove that tumor off of my thyroid. After it was like less than a year ago that he told me that. So, folks, I don't care what that deposition says. I had a doctor tell me I have cancer. Now, whether he wrote it down, that would make it official. But if he doesn't want to stick his neck out, he's not going to write it down, and I'm not going to chase him either. But you know what? That's what he told me. Sylvia, you have cancer. That thing has to come out. And I said, Dr. Dehan, my TSH is normal.
Yeah. So you had it, but you no longer have it. But you know what? Another thing is,
that's my point.
The reason
that deposition, he said I never had it, that it was not officially diagnosed. Well, you know what? Because that's not what a doctor told me. And as far as I'm concerned, that crappy attorney you had wasn't working for you. He was working for them.
He was.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, he's in trouble now.
Obviously paid him under the table. You can't prove it.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
Oh, yeah. I know that. And it's terrible because of all the money that he went in out of me. So it's awful.
And that's what
they'll
keep doing, Dr. Carmen, because that's the
only way
to cut you down, is to keep you spending your little bit of money and scaring everybody away from you. Well, it's
and keeping the patient away, yes. Because they cannot do it any other way.
I feel sorry for the ones that, it's Russian roulette. I mean, I'm not saying that the chemo and the radiation won't help a situation. It has. It does. But there again, folks, you have to understand, what do? before they give you all that treatment, they say, we don't guarantee. We'll just have to wait and see. They give you percentages. They give you, depending on the staging, they give you a survival rate. And then it's in your hands. You decide. And if it doesn't work, you can't sue them. But poor Dr. Carpenter, she's not in that little, close society, and so she's not protected. So people can come and sue her and scandalize her. Why don't they just walk away if they believe that? I think that woman just wanted to
That's all she
so
wanted.
she can get some money to go on a trip somewhere.
Well, she doesn't really. I don't know.
I believe you did her some justice, and all those doctors did is it's like sweeping the dirt under a rug, Dr. Carpenter.
Yeah.
You won't see the dirt. The dirt's under the rug. It looks all pretty. Well, if your treatment did help her, and I believe it did, that's what I believe because it helped me, and then she goes back to a doctor and has the chemo and the radiation, they've covered up what you have done. They've covered up by saying that their treatment they're trying to supersede your treatment by saying it was our treatment that saved you.
Right, that's what they're doing, yeah.
Oh, well.
And that's what they wanted to do with you, too. You just were
she's going after
smart enough.
That she thinks she squandered, or maybe she doesn't, she knows. But the point is, that's what they're doing. They're riding on the coattails of your treatment. Now, if she had gone to them first, went to you second, then went back again, she can't make up her mind. They accuse of women of having that problem, don't they? Well, she's a woman, she can change her mind. That's right.
Well, men do that too, okay? Not just women.
Well, I know, but yes, I'm just irritated that they're making you spend your money with crooked lawyers and that don't look out for you and say things like, well, I can have an opinion, but, that's all it was. It was my opinion. If that was the reason he threw it out, it's the truth.
Well, he's using stupid excuses, too.
It's a business. It's a business. And your treatment does not make doesn't generate near as much revenue as, one-man band, okay? When you go into a cancer treatment the traditional way, you go into a big complex. There's all kinds of people working there, nurses, technicians,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a big industry. That's why I say it's making business for the doctors and the people who work there.
We got to the end of our program today.
Process, well, good for you, but why isn't she suing them? Oh, so she was cured.
I know.
Yeah, it really.
Listen, we got to the end of our program, and that's it. The time went really fast. Thank you very much for coming on and explaining the truth of what really happened and showing that you're fine and you're full of energy and you're doing great. That's wonderful.
Thank you for listening.
You take care, okay?
The Medical
Thanks.
Conspiracy
Bye.
with Dr. Carpenter.